Welcome back to the program. It is 8:22 right here in the Northeast Caribbean. Please join me in saying good morning to my very good friend Rakeem from Real Auto. How are you this morning, sir?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good. So listen, we have today is Tuesday, right? So we've got all of today, all of tomorrow, all of Thursday, which means you've got what time you guys close on Thursday?
Oh, we close at 5:30.
5:30 on Thursday. So you have 5 till 5:30 Thursday evening to put together the VD, the Valentine's Day deal for a new car for your significant other. If you had to pick the perfect car for Valentine's Day for your other half, what would it be?
It would be a Suzuki Franks.
There you go. Why the Franks?
I mean, listen, it's an amazing vehicle. It's one of my favorite compact SUVs from Suzuki. Not to mention that it is a mild hybrid vehicle, so it's very good on gas.
I gotta come see you because I wanna go drive one of these
Mm-hmm.
because I this concept of the battery and the engine just going back and forth as it needs to
Mm-hmm.
and never having to plug it in
Mm-hmm.
just blows my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I have to experience it. I have to
It's
experience.
an unforgettable experience.
I mean like I so like the Francs. Like when I hit the accelerator, is it fast?
It is a bit different from a hybrid vehicle. Remember,
Uh-huh.
it's a mild hybrid, so
Right.
it does not have an electric motor.
Hmm.
It does have a motor which assists the engine with turning over,
Right.
and that takes strain off the engine.
Got it.
Yeah, so that's how it ends up in the end.
So it
Achieving
accelerates like more like a traditional
like a
vehicle.
traditional
Got it.
conventional engine.
Got it. See, I have to be honest. Have you driven pure electric?
I
You're,
have.
it's a whole different
It's
experience.
a whole different. Yeah.
I'm not so sure that I'm sold yet.
The acceleration is crazy.
Did I ever tell you the story?
You know, you
Yeah, I
told
was
me.
like, we
Yeah.
talked about this last time on the air. I mean, it's just like the acceleration is so crazy and fast, it'll like throw you for a loop,
It'll throw you back.
to say the least. So the Francs, what color Francs? Let me see if I can guess. Black,
Not black.
not black.
It's got to be a silver. We call it a splendid silver.
What's it called?
Splendid silver.
Splendid silver. I say I would like that.
Mm-hmm.
I would like that. Uh, all my cars, if given my druthers, I always pick either like silver or gray because they're cooler. They're a little more understated. People don't really, they don't stand out. They're not flashy.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Uh,
And I would for sure go with the fully loaded model.
oh, without a doubt.
Oh, without
What,
a doubt.
listen, if you're going to buy a car, buy it with all the bells and whistles.
Exactly.
I kind of think about the amount of time we spend in our vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
I might as well be comfortable and enjoy my surroundings
Exactly.
and having all the gadgets.
All the gadgets, the wireless charging pad, two-tone rims. You got keyless entry, push start, all the good stuff.
I always wonder about so like when you have push start,
Mm-hmm.
if you have to actually start it with a key, is there a way to do that? Or is there a way if the push start doesn't work?
Let's say if the battery dies in the key fob,
Yeah,
yes, you are able to still start the vehicle.
I would.
You just have to take the key fob and put it against the start button, and then you just push the button. Because
Oh,
what
really?
it's doing is reading the chip that's in the key.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
and when
I
the
always wondered about that.
when the battery dies, it cannot transfer that signal wirelessly.
Ah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the technology in all the vehicles has just gone like over the top,
Oh yeah.
over the top. I figure at some point, you know, it's just going to be one big screen. You'll be able to watch the news, listen to the news, watch a movie, drive, have everything just all be completely
Mm-hmm.
surrounding you. But it's so the Francs, splendid silver.
Splendid silver.
Hmm. What kind of seats are we putting in the
They
in this?
are fabric seats, so
Mhm.
the Franks does not come with
Yeah.
leather seats.
Right. What color is the fabric?
It's actually it's like a mocha, like a dark brown color
Good.
mixed with a little bit of black.
Nice.
Yeah. Also on the door panels is also brown. It's dark
Nice.
brown.
Nice. Nice. Okay. So that's number one choice. What would be number two choice?
Number two choice
Yeah.
would be a Chevy Tracker.
Nice, nice, nice. Listen, Chevy, an iconic brand.
Hmm.
So is the one of the iconic models, of course, the Tracker, been around for a long time. What would you do to the Tracker to make it yours?
To make it, well, you don't have to do anything to the tracker to
Uh,
make it.
come in with money.
Because it does come in different trims. I would for sure go with the sport model,
Hmm.
which comes with the blacked out rims, blacked out emblems.
Hmm.
It comes with black leather seats with red stitching.
Oh, nice.
Nice,
Mm.
very nice.
I like a leather seat,
Hmm.
because we spend so much time in our cars, and it's nice. I feel like when I sit in a leather seat, I'm just kind of like enveloped in its comfort.
Hmm.
And I also feel like, oh, leather gets hot, and I'm like, I disagree. I think leather keeps you cooler once you turn the air conditioning on and cool the car down.
Hmm.
I feel that because the leather, or like when you have fabric, right, it never feels cold to the touch. But if you get the car nice and chilled, the the car can feel, or the seats can feel cooler.
Because what happens is the leather it soaks up the heat, or it
Yeah,
soaks up the coolness from the AC, and it stays a lot longer than if it were
I
fabric
agree.
seats.
I agree. And people used to go, "Oh, don't get leather seats. You'll stick to them in the summer." And I'm like,
Mm.
"Yeah, no, absolutely not. I think it's the reverse." Um, I know lots of up north. What the leather seats are cold in the summer, and they have heated seats.
Mhm.
I think the car here actually has heated seats too.
Mhm.
And they have one of my cars had the seats. It doesn't. They're not air conditioned, but there's something that
Ventilated,
yeah,
ventilated seats.
yeah.
Yeah,
Those are kind of cool
those
to
are
play.
cool.
Yeah, they're kind of cool to play with. Okay, so that's number one is the Francs. Number two is the
Chevy
Chevy Tracker.
Tracker.
What about number three? Third choice.
Third choice would be a Corolla Cross,
I don't know that car.
Toyota Corolla Cross.
And how is that big, little? What is it?
It is a crossover, so
Uh,
it's a little bit smaller than the Rav4.
mm-hmm,
It's a bit more compact.
mm-hmm,
It does come with a 2-liter engine, just like the Rav4,
mm-hmm.
but it does not come in 4-wheel drive. So it's a 2-wheel drive vehicle. So it's front wheel with traction control.
Which is more than
More than enough.
for here, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. How do these top three vehicles stand from a pricing perspective?
Pricing perspective, the least expensive would be the Suzuki Franks, of course, because that starts at around 21,995.
Mm-hmm,
The Tracker, we're looking at around 24,500.
mm-hmm.
Then the Corolla Cross, of course, we're looking at around 30,000.
How do you keep all this stuff in your head?
I
He's doing this with no notes, nothing.
I look at it every day.
I'm like, no notes. I'm looking on the other side. He's hiding the notes. You good man.
Yeah. It's all stored up here.
Yeah, I love. Well, that's what. So when somebody walks into the showroom, what's the first thing? What's the first question you usually ask?
First question I
Yeah.
usually ask.
Yeah.
First, I would greet them.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Welcome to Real Auto.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you find out about us?
Mm-hmm.
It's an amazing weather today, isn't
You start with the weather.
it?"
Oh, I ask because, making a sale is
Mhm.
one thing, but knowing your customer
Knowing your customer.
is a whole nother thing. It helps you help them pick the right
'Cause
car.
the thing is, when someone walks in and you greet them,
Mm-hmm.
the energy that they put off, it says a lot. Like, they would say, "Oh, I'm looking for a car.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I'm looking for." First thing we'd ask them is, "How big is the family? What kind of features you looking for?"
I need 2 seats.
2 seats.
2 seats. I'm like, no, I completely agree. Understanding the needs,
Mhm.
right, is always the most important,
Yes.
most important thing.
The needs are important.
And then you can kind of steer them towards the right vehicle.
Yeah, because they're only concerned about, to be honest, 20% of the features of the car. That's a
Hmm.
fact.
What's like the most important feature to people these days?
Most people these days, I find that they are not looking for reliability. It's more about style.
Really?
Yeah, but
How it
that's the
looks.
younger crowd.
Yeah.
We know the older folks are they're looking for reliability. They're
Wow.
looking for a Toyota, a Suzuki, a Chevy,
Right.
because they know the reputation of those vehicles.
Right.
So, yeah.
And
But we got vehicles for for everyone, from young to old.
So when you like, I remember when I was a kid, right? Long before you. That's how long ago this was. It was a big deal. Like, and there was something that came across social media the other day about this. They were talking about options on vehicles and things. And I remember we'd go to buy a car, and one of the options were do you want electric power
Power
windows,
windows.
or do you want to crank up the windows, right? And nobody, to have power windows, that was like the ultimate in luxury.
Mm-hmm.
And in today's day and age,
All vehicles are coming with that.
yeah, it's just like
Mm-hmm.
standard now,
Yeah.
right?
So now the question would not be that. The question would be key or push start.
Yeah, and I have one car that's push start and one car that's key,
Mm-hmm.
and it's it's a challenge. I love the push start stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll get into that car, especially if I've been driving the other one for a while, and I'll try and put the key
You
in
try to put the key.
in the button, like
It happens.
yeah,
Yeah, it happened to me a few times.
yeah, and so yeah, so like I remember back in the day, the big thing was, you know, power windows or no power windows, because if power windows were like a status symbol back
Mm-hmm.
then. And then the other big thing was, tell me about the sound system.
Sound system.
Tell me about the music.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and back then it was AM, FM, cassette,
CD.
maybe CD, depending on how far back you go. Because like I remember, well, hell, I'm gonna make now. I'm really. Do you? If I said to you 8-track, do you remember what that is?
A what?
8-track tape. I'll show you. So it
If
was.
you show it to me, I might know it.
So I'm gonna see. Let me Google this. I remember it was. Goes to the 70s. It was a
Mm-hmm.
big deal. You could have AM, FM. You could have 8-track, and sometimes you could have 8-track and cassette.
Mm.
Let me show you what an 8-track tape looked like. And of
No,
course
no.
and of course today, um, you know, still, um, radio, um, streaming, want to be able to Bluetooth the phone to the car,
Mm-hmm.
make it all be integrated, have a seamless experience.
Yeah, now you
A
got
bit,
Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I am. Are you an Android guy or a Apple guy?
I was an Android guy
Yeah,
until I went to an Apple, and
yeah. All right, man. You okay? You okay? I can't figure out um uh Android. I just put an Android phone. I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. It just
mm-hmm.
what button does what?
Same here.
Yeah, I just let's see. I'm looking for a good 8-track uh picture of an 8-track tape. 8-track cartridge. Okay. Let's see. Here's Wikipedia. Let's see if we have a picture now. Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Ah,
Like that. And so if you remember old school car radios, you had a dial on the left, which was the volume and to turn it on and off,
mm-hmm.
and a dial on the right to change the stations, right? And then there was a screen and or like not even a screen, a little like display in the
Mm-hmm.
middle
The
where
monochromatics.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
with where you could turn the dial to change
Mm-hmm.
the stations,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So that little display in the middle,
Display.
you pushed it and it pushed in, and you would insert the tape
Yes.
in
Yes.
the 8-track tape
Mm-hmm.
in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
or you would insert the cassette tape. If it didn't have a special slot for the cassette tape, you inserted that there.
Yes.
And
Mm-hmm.
how technology has changed.
Changed a lot, man.
Yeah, I love the technology, and I love taking an old car and trying to figure out how you bring it forward.
Yes.
It's always fun. It's never quite the same as the new world. So, is the whole Apple CarPlay, Android Auto an important thing for car buyers today?
um, Not really.
They
Most
don't ask about it.
they don't ask about it.
Wow.
The
Maybe it's
the younger people ask about it, but
do the-
once the car has Bluetooth, they're fine.
maybe they just assume now, right, that
Mhm.
it's going to have it.
That's
or
gonna have it because
Right.
all of the technology that's advanced over the
Yeah.
years, so they would expect the car to have that.
What about like being able to plug, your phone in USB-C or USB.
USB-C and A does come in a few vehicles.
Mm.
Other vehicles only have C because that's
The new
thing now,
standard.
New standard. So yeah.
I love the cars that have the where you just put your phone like somewhere special on the. There's like a little like in the console. There's like just a little place that is meant to hold the phone, like the size of the phone,
Yeah.
and you
Most
put
cars these days have
and
that.
you just charge it. It just charges it
Yeah,
right there.
wireless charging pad.
That's cool.
That's cool.
That's cool. To me, that's a big deal
Mm-hmm.
because I remember traveling and oh crap, I forgot my charger.
Charger.
Oh, and then running around to find a store to buy a charger, and it was always an aftermarket one, and sometimes it worked, and sometimes it
doesn't,
didn't.
or it damages your phone.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So these are all great things to think about as you come in sometime before Thursday at 5:30. Right. 5:30 is when you close.
5:30.
So
Sales department close at 5:30.
Oh, so get there at least at 5.
At least 5.
So, yeah, so you can finalize the deal before Thursday at 5. Finalize the deal for VD for Valentine's Day. So we said the Francs, the Geo Tracker,
the RS Tracker, RS Tracker,
RS Tracker, and then what was the
Corolla Cross Limited.
Ooh, nice.
Limited.
Yeah, cool. And if you had to go walk in like right now and say I'm gonna buy a new car, other than the 3 that you've named.
For myself?
Yeah, for you. What would you buy?
So many to choose from.
Well, let's even muddy the water even further. You're keeping your current vehicle that you currently drive. This new one is a toy. This is the toy. This is going to be the one you're going to just drive on the weekend and special occasions. What would it be?
I would have to say a Chevy Blazer.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah.
That's another iconic Chevy brand that's been around for as long as I can remember.
Forever.
And it's gone through so many iterations and redevelopments and to bring that forward. Tell me about the Blazer, the new Blazer.
The new Blazer. The new Blazer. It does come with a 3.6 V6 engine. It is all-wheel drive, so it has magnetic ride stability. So it's like you're driving on clouds.
I like that. I like that. Well, you know what? It's when you get in an SUV sometimes, right? You know, sometimes it can feel a little trucky, right? And when you feel like you're driving on clouds, you lose that whole trucky feel. So, what color would you do in that?
I would have to say a red.
Red. I love red car.
Because you did say it's for fun, right? It's for weekend. So
Yeah.
I'll go with red.
I like red car. Listen, not so much here, but like in bigger places, you know, red car is like never. Because the police see you coming.
And
but
you
here
for insurance too.
Right?
Yeah.
No. Listen, red car, you know, higher rates than not here, but
not here because they see it as a sports vehicle. Once it's red,
that means it's fast. Doesn't matter what it is.
Doesn't matter what it is.
It's so true.
Yeah.
Tell everybody where people can find Real Auto.
Real Auto is located at the former Vlon building. So that is on number 13 Longwall Road. So it's right across from the Pondfield. You won't miss the flags. We got flags. So we got Suzuki, Chevy, and Toyota flags. And at the top of the building, you're going to see our Toyota, Suzuki, and our Chevy signs.
And it's a brand new building, too.
You can't miss it. It's state of the art.
As a matter of fact, you know what I noticed the other day when I drove by? I almost stopped in, but I was late. Typical me. And the traffic was like, I'm late, and the traffic is like on the fringe. I'm like, I can't stop in and harass Rakeem. But up on as I was facing the building, on the left-hand side, there was a big billboard.
A billboard.
With the QR code. That you could. I was almost gonna scan it as I was driving by to say, it's a connect with us. I almost was gonna do it.
Yeah.
But that's a great ploy. I love that.
I love it.
Good job. Good job. So of course, open at what time in the morning?
We open at 8:00.
8:00 till
5:30. So it's 8 to 5:30. That is sales. Service, parts, and the body shop is open from 8 to 5:00.
Great.
On Saturdays, sales is 9 to 2.
Great. And if folks want to use old-fashioned technology and call you, can they call?
Of course.
What's the phone number?
My phone number is 580-0665. If
Perfect.
you want to stop in, talk to me. My name is Rakeem Jackson. My colleagues are there too. I can't leave them out. We got Natasha, Carol. If you're looking for a forklift, you're looking for a truck, dump truck, or
the Hino trucks,
refrigerator truck, the Hino trucks, electronic forklifts, pallet jacks. We got that. You can come talk to Ja. Yeah, we got everything. It's a one-stop shop. It's Real Auto. We get the real deal.
And of course, real deals, real savings,
Real savings.
real deal at Real Auto. And don't forget about the body shop too.
Don't forget about the body shop.
If you're like me, you need the body shop. Oh, Rakeem, always a pleasure. Wish you nothing but the very best. I learned today off the air that you're a new dad.
Yes.
Bravo to you, man.
Thank you.
Bravo to you. Little boy or little girl?
Little girl. My princess.
I can imagine. Next, you have to bring me pictures next time. I want to see.
Will do.
I love it. Always a good to see you, my friend. It's 8:43. Rakeem from Real Auto. Go see him. Real deals, real service, real vehicles at Real Auto, Long Ward, Phillipsburg. Get there before at least 5 o'clock on Thursday so you can put the Valentine's Day deal before they close. Yes. There you go. And have it all wrapped in a big red bow for VD.
Yes, for VD.
Always a pleasure, brother. We'll talk soon. It is, what time? I'm way late. Let me see. Let me do this. Here is your Amstel Bright Entertainment Calendar brought to you by Amstel Bright Island 92 and Z 105.1 FM.